What's up, everybody? My name is CJ alongside Jonathan, and you are in the end zone. We are reacting, we are hanging out, we're talking sports, we're talking everything here, what's going on around the sports landscape, and we're going to have a good time doing it. So make sure you are liking it here on the YouTube at Hate to Pile On, and make sure you rock with us. Jonathan, how are you doing today, buddy?
Exceptionally well, CJ. How you doing?
I'm excited because there's a lot of stuff that's going on in today's landscape. We got to talk about it. Let's just have a conversation. Let's hang out and let's see what you think about certain things that's going on.
Okay.
First things first. What do you think of this nice kit that I got? Official Real Madrid from the final.
All right.
Got
I see
what I'm saying? Had to pull it out. Got it's Vinicius Jr. Number 7.
Vinny Jr. Is it officially official or it's
it's officially official? It's officially official. Okay, relax.
Okay. We ain't talking about you.
You know what I'm saying? It fits though, which is like I think that's what's like. Oh man, I wasn't expecting it to fit. If that answers your question.
Okay.
So yeah,
it looks good. It looks good. Where's mine at?
Oh shit. It's in the mail.
Okay.
Yeah, so definitely I'm excited because once Premier League comes back and La Liga starts back up, we'll be back on the streams and watch-alongs again. Okay, so something that we have not talked too much about has been basketball. And Summer League is going on currently right now. But let's keep it local to start. So Charlotte Hornets hired a new coach, Charles Lee, lead assistant for the Boston Celtics. How much have you heard about Charles Lee and / how much have you seen of Charles Lee since he's been hired?
I haven't seen much about him. I've heard good things. But, I heard good things about Matt Rule when the Panthers hired him. I heard good things about Frank Reich when the Panthers hired him. So I have PTSD as a Charlotte area sports fan, just hearing good things about coaches. I need to see something. I haven't seen anything yet. It's early.
It is early.
Happened. Summer League just started. So he hasn't had time to do anything bad. He hasn't had time to show me anything positive yet. So,
well, I would say he's shown quite a bit positive because he was undefeated in the California League for the Charlotte Hornets. Obviously, I get it. It's not real basketball right now. But he's out here coaching.
He might have done something negative. I don't know how much influence he had with bringing back your boy, MB, but I'm a little bit disappointed in that. So I don't know how much of that was him.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about that. So Miles Bridges is back for the Charlotte Hornets, right? I will say this. I do like Miles Bridges pre-incident, right? So I still think he's a good basketball player if you want to separate the two things. I would rather not have spent our remaining cap space on him. And we have space to wiggle, but I felt like we could also have done something different with that position. And I'm okay with that. But the fact there was rumors that he had other offers. There was the Clippers that was coming up late. And there was another team, I can't remember, that was possibly like looking at the sign and trade option for Bridges. But again, that's rumors, nothing really transpired because he wound up just signing for $75 million, which was, in theory, it's a deal. Like they said, this is the price that we're going to give you and we're not going to compromise. So in that aspect from the new front office, I respect it because we're still not completely hamstrung because of the bird rights, and also because we have a mid-level exception that we could exercise to bring in another player. So I just wish that we kind of went away from Bridges because I really want to just focus on Nick Smith, LaMelo, Brandon Miller, and Mark Williams as like this core. because I just feel like Miles Bridges, while he is really talented, I think he's lost a step. I don't think he is as athletic as he once was, which is kind of says a lot because that year away kind of really, I feel like maybe has done him some bad. But I don't know because I think you also need a little bit of a new energy, someone that's not going to still transpire some of those bad habits. With LaMelo, we need some good, responsible people in this Charlotte Hornets locker room.
Well, speaking of responsibility, we got Mr. Responsible Taj Gibson signed today. He's 39 years old.
Which you need a veteran. Like this locker room probably average age is probably like 24.
Which is fair. You need a veteran.
Yes.
But could have looked at veterans who might actually play and make an impact on the court. Hopefully, Taj Gibson can provide enough of an impact off the court, getting some of these guys to straighten up off the court. That the fact that we signed somebody who's not going to touch the court is negated by the good he's doing off the court. So
I get it. I understand your frustration. Here's my thing I would say on it is that it still allows us to have a youth movement for a rebuild, because I still don't believe like this roster's not ready to win right now. But I think it's building the right habits and giving all of the young players space and opportunity to grow with Charles Lee. And I think giving it to yes, Miles Bridges is still young, so I'm not too. It's like now I felt like with our first round pick, Sagoon, I forget how to say his name, but
Tijane Saloon.
I wanted to see if he would get more. Obviously, he's still 18, right? So I wanted to see like what is his pathway to getting minutes, because if Bridges is here, he's going to kind of start to get buried on the depth chart a little bit, because they're kind of similar in position. So, which I mean, I guess he plays more power forward. I don't know if we're going to put Brandon Miller at the 2 or the 3, and then have possibly Bridges at the 4, like the 3 or the 4. Like obviously he has position flexed a little bit, so like that I think that's what's a little bit convoluted for me, like how we roll out that starting 5. But yeah, I'm not, I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all, because I think it's a multi-year rebuild.
Yeah, I'm not thrilled with it, but it is what it is. Hopefully the Hornets just win some games this year and make some positive steps, because they've been like the Panthers the last couple of years, just kind of hanging on to the status quo. The status quo has been not being good. And like I said with the Panthers, you need to bottom out. The only way to get better is to get worse. And the Panthers have learned that. They bottomed out, and now they're hopefully improving. The Hornets finally got rid of Terry Rozier, Gordon Hayward, PJ Washington, and now hopefully they're in a position to grow with their young players and hopefully start turning this thing around.
Yeah, I agree. And this next year, it's a prime time to actually have a top 5 pick, because there's going to be some guys I think that's going to be way better than they were have last year. So I'm excited. I'm excited for the future of the Hornets, because let's go ahead and give you a little taste of what the Hornets put out on Twitter. Let me go ahead and pull that up for us.
Let's see what we got with that.
Brother. Wrong screen. Screen 2.
Get in real fast. Let's go. Bring the energy. Bring the juice. Defense on 3. 1, 2, 3. Defense. Good. Early. Really? Yes, right there. That's great. Good, B. Good presence, B.
The shorts are crazy, though.
Come on. Stay proud of your defense. Hey, on the red. On the red. Early high hand closeout.
I like the shirt, though.
Keep it in front.
They got them on the team store.
Yeah.
What can be so much better? Guys, quiet. Especially from you. I don't think I saw your mouth open one time. Did you say anything?
Hey, yo.
I couldn't hear words. Hey, I love that we got the visuals. I love the visual. We're pointing, but the pointing isn't enough. We also have to talk. Okay? There's got to be a visual and a verbal. Hips are wide open. Brandon had a whole right hand lane right there. We can have this up here, okay? Habits, habits, habits. Go again. That's not a stop. Jordan, sit down. I love that you're low and ready to play. I want this. I want teams to see crowd. I'm here. I'm breaking down. I'm keeping them in front. I'm ready to react. That's a great bucket. Because you know what else we got? Shifts and activity. What do we work on down there? Does that make sense? We keep guys in front, and they got to take contested mid-range long twos. But if we're giving up layups and fouls, like, you know what I mean? Yes. Can we get more deflection? Well, boom. And I'm still in great position here. Like, can I throw off their timing? Don't let them be comfortable. Hell no. Hell no. Great job. Great job. Defense. You got to get a stop. Who you want out here? Play offense. Call somebody else. Get a stop, Nick. Get another one. Next play mentality. Guard him. Oh! Nice. All right, that was a great first day. Now we got to stack another day. Hornets DNA is all about getting
that. Call them out.
Whatever we did today, we got to go ahead, improve.
Know that dog mentality.
All right, bring it in.
Okay.
Three together. 3, 1, 2, 3 together.
Okay. I apologize.
Not bad.
I'm familiar with your game.
Yeah, I you know what? Just kind of following the Hornets social media, man. He's kind of already, like, obviously it's a little bit different, right? Like JJ Redick is not coaching Summer League for the Lakers. But Charles Lee says, like, no, like, I got to get my hands on and go, right? Because obviously, like, that's kind of his MO, being a developer, being a teacher. And he's pretty much, I want to say he's been, like, the Summer League coach for, like, the Celtics the past couple years. So it's kind of like what he's already used to been doing. So, and plus it's such a young team. So, like, really a lot of the guys that you're probably coaching in Summer League is probably stealing some reps, to be honest with you. So